With the real flow, signing out. ES News, Ande Emilio, NY.
So I believe that it's definitely going to be a more challenging fight. I do believe Wilder has more devastating power. You know, I don't know who. You know, I can't say that we've seen Wilder get hit by anybody similar to Anthony Joshua as well. So that is a tremendous fight. It's a great time in boxing with all these young fighters that we can make these kind of fights happen, and that we have a heavyweight champion of the world again, an American heavyweight champion, something we haven't had for a long time. So obviously I believe if that fight does manifest, there should be a lot of fight fans cheering on Deontay Wilder to bring that victory back home and bring another belt.
You talk about how Joshua had to dig deep, get off the canvas to beat Klitschko. Now remember in the Palazzo fight, he caught you with that big body shot, and that was a hard shot. And you know, but the thing is, you came like a champion. You rose to the occasion. You know, perhaps if you fight somebody like Errol Spencer, the top welterweights and the top pound for pound fighters in the world, they may touch you. You may get stunned. Do you think that's one of the biggest qualities of a great all-time fighter? Somebody that can take that big shot and then come back and then get his opponent.
You know, being knocked down. You know, a lot of people don't talk about this, but we do know that being knocked down is not the end of the fight. Being knocked out is, okay? So knockdowns and knockouts are completely different. And one thing that really makes boxing such a beautiful sport, and what truly separates it from the UFC and MMA combat sports, because they are combat sports, they are highly physical and demanding sports. But in boxing, when I knock you down, I have to step back and we give you 10 seconds to recover, right? In those 10 seconds of recovering, you being a world-class fighter, I might have got, you know, it's like chess. I might jump in and take your queen, but you might be able to maneuver, take my queen, then get me out of position, and now I'm in checkmate. But at first, I thought I had you, you know? So that's something that you don't really, you're not really gonna see in the UFC. Some of the greatest boxing matches of all time is when you knock the guy down, he gets up, he knocks you down, you get up, and you knock him back down, okay? So you're not going to get that in a UFC match. That's something that makes boxing very special. I've said it before also, that I meditate on going down, okay? I meditate on what I call the worst case scenario of the fight. I'm in the corner, those, I got to take a knee. I'm in the middle of the ring, I get rocked, boom, I'm stumbling on wobbly feet, you know what I mean? I have to dance around, I have to hold, or I have to go down and take the knee. Now, that's another thing. What fight was it? Was it Kid Chocolate? Kid Chocolate versus Danny.
There's a couple of them.
Danny Jacobs.
Okay, yeah, first round.
Danny Jacobs, first round TKO, right? So, real, on a high level boxing IQ, everybody knows he was supposed to go down on the knee. If he goes down on the knee, he can separate. He doesn't have to take that punishment. He can get a breather and readjust, run around, do whatever. Take that round. Take that L of that round. Take, you know,
like Tim Bradley did against Provo in the 12th round, took that knee.
He went down several times, but he didn't lose the fight because he won the majority rounds.